Good day, everyone. This is Alvin again from the Philippines, and today we are going to talk about my top 15 favorites, my pre-arrival favorites from Miss International 2019. So after looking at all the contestants that will be competing this year and will fly to Tokyo, Japan in just a few days, here are the top 15 ladies who truly stood out in my list. And of course, it could still change, of course, once they arrive. So it will be different because I'll be uploading another post arrival once they get there. But for now, here are the 15 ladies that I'm really expecting to do very, very well in this pageant, starting with my number 15, Japan. Tomomi Okada. I just love the porcelain skin and soft, beautiful features of this woman. She looked young and she looked really sweet. There may be moments where she is on and off for me due to consistency issue, but with her recent transformation, I really wouldn't mind seeing her do well in this pageant. My number 14 is Belgium. Rachel Nimegeers. Belgium is another strong contender that I'm really looking forward to see doing very well this year. If this woman looked amazing in photos, she is even more beautiful in motion. She is a very smart woman. She speaks very, very well and knows how to express herself in the most beautiful way possible. With her experiences in international pageants, accompanied, of course, by her drive and determination to do well, we might see Belgium get their placement this year. My number 13 is Belarus. Maria Perviy. Since she was announced as a representative of Belarus in this pageant, she's been in many, many leaderboards, and in my list, there's no time that she was out of the list, and there's no way that this angelic beauty will be ignored by the juries because just her physical aura alone just fits the Miss International standards. Recently, I have seen her doing some charity works, which is great for her resume. She's got one of the best faces in the competition, and the only thing that we are wishing for now is that she will deliver once she arrived in Japan. My number 12 is Malaysia. Charmaine Chu. Malaysia is aiming for the bag of gold this year and hopefully get a placement for their country after more than 5 decades. If I got the information correctly, Malaysia this year is sending quite a strong contender. She is facially stunning and I think the most beautiful lady that Malaysia has ever sent to this pageant. She is a host and a speaker, and I have watched her as well as she talked in TEDx. If you're familiar with it, she was good, and I truly enjoyed and learned a lot from that speech of hers. I really hope she is the one to break that very long drought of her country. My number 11 is Cote d'Ivoire. Tara Gueye. Miss International is also making a huge step in promoting cultural diversity when it comes to beauty. Although we have not seen an African contender taking home the crown yet, it is just interesting to see that we have someone like Tara who could potentially give African continent their first Miss International crown. She's been gaining a lot of hype in the past months for releasing some super stunning photos, and all I wanted to see from her personally is to deliver those stunning shots during arrival, stand out, and make sure to have consistency and deliver in different rounds of competition, because if she does, then a placement is very, very possible. My number 10 is Mexico. Andrea Toscano. I can really see the determination of Mexico to pull a very high placement for their country this year. With her experience in pageant like Miss Universe, she could actually use that to do much, much more in this competition. She looked better than ever. She looked super prepared for this competition, and if she could work on things that didn't work in the previous pageant and make it as an opportunity for her to be better, we might see Mexico doing very, very well. She is a great performer on stage, and many even expected her to do well in previous pageants, but something probably didn't work. But this time, I am very positive that she is on her way to get a high placement for her country. My number 9 is India. Simrithi Bathija. This is another stunner in this year's edition of Miss International. She is very beautiful, she looked vibrant, she looked fresh, and she actually got a very fun bubbly, and at the same time, confident personality based on the few clips that I have seen. It's been 6 years that India has not placed in Miss International, but of course, in comparison as well to those past six delegates, I think Simrithi will have a very pretty good chance this year, especially that, as what I have said, in comparison, I think she is the strongest compared to them. And I truly believe that India has a really good chance of placing and hopefully coming back in the semifinals of Miss International. My number 8 is Colombia. Alejandra Vengoechea. Just on the physical aspect alone, her beauty just screams Miss International material. She's got that very calm, angelic, beautiful features that will definitely make her a standout in this competition. She's been very active in doing charity works as well, and performance-wise, this woman can certainly deliver a solid, strong performance. Of course, my basis is her performance during the national pageant, which truly amazed me. Colombia will never settle for a low placement this year, knowing how amazing Alejandra is, which is why it is very clear that they are working hard for this placement, and with how they are doing so far, they could potentially be rewarded with possibly a top 5 finish or even the crown. My number 7 is Romania. Andrea Coman. After the success of Romania last year in Miss International by finishing third runner-up, this year they have made another eureka moment by choosing a very strong contender to fight for that streak placement, which I think is highly possible. She has experience in international pageants and she did well in it too. She looked really stunning, plus she is also a law graduate, which is mind-blowing to me. I am just super proud at how Romania is gaining momentum at this pageant, and hopefully they'll keep on flying and soaring high. My number 6 is Uganda. Evelyn Namatovu. It is just so amazing to see not just one, but two super stunning black doll in this competition who are considered as front runners. Now, we have the amazing Uganda, and she is definitely coming for the big win. What's even interesting is that when she was announced as Miss Uganda, it seems that everyone in her country during the event was very happy with her selection. They are very proud of her as well, and they are confident that she will do very well, which is a good thing because you really need all the support that you can get. I am just so excited to see her in Japan with other contenders from other countries, and I am hoping that she will stand out. My number 5 is Indonesia. Jolene Marie Cholock. I am excited to see how will Indonesia do well this year at Miss International, simply because we have witnessed at how this woman transformed from the time she was crowned on their national pageant. She's one of the most active candidates this year and doing a lot of activities here and there. She's also very beautiful and confident, plus she speaks very well in public, which is going to be an advantage for her. Indonesia has placed for 3 years in a row, and there is no doubt in my mind that they are going to make it for the 4th time. The question is, how high? Well, maybe we can answer that once they arrive in Japan. My number 4 is Canada. Megha Sandhu, one of the heavy contenders to win this edition of Miss International 2019. She is a graduate of neuroscience and has been working actively with children, raising awareness towards autism, working against food waste, and many more. She is not only proving that she is a beautiful woman and a contender for the title, but also showing that she is a woman with substance. She is an actress and a model, and her confidence in walking many runways and being a well-spoken woman could potentially elevate her and give her a high placement. My number 3 is Venezuela. Melissa Jimenez. Imagine I am competing in this competition. If there's one woman that I would be afraid to compete with, it would definitely be Venezuela. I've been following her for such a long time, and they are working so hard for this, as usual. Preparing so hard for this, and honestly, I am a believer still that she could pull a back-to-back for her country. Performance-wise, there's no doubt in my mind that she will be one of the standouts. Beauty-wise, she will also deliver. I mean, this woman could create some huge waves, and I think if she wins, it would be amazing to see, because it would be another historic moment for Miss International. My number 2 is United Kingdom, Harriet Lane. She is such an impressive lady, and I'm very excited to see how she does in Japan. She has achieved so much at such a very young age, and imagine how much she can achieve and work that she can do if she wins Miss International. She is very beautiful, even with less makeup. She is very confident. She's got a very bubbly and fun personality, and I'm really hoping that she will deliver in the competition. She has already mentioned in my interview with her, that she is wearing an evening gown made by Anas from Indonesia, and he is one of the best designers I've known. And it made me realize how much they are working and preparing for this pageant, which of course, as a supporter of her, made me really happy. I will be so proud if she finished very high in this competition, or even win, because she deserves it. And my current number 1 and my top favorite for my pre-arrival list from Miss International 2019 is Philippines, Patricia Magtanong. Philippines, she is in her most prepared and most equipped version right now, and with all the training and preparations she's been through, I am very confident that Philippines will soar high again in this pageant. She is well equipped in catwalk training, she is great in interviews, she is a lawyer, and she is a very confident woman. And not to mention that the entire country behind her and supporting her all throughout this pageant. I mean, she is just so ready to take home another Miss International title. The Philippines knows what works and what doesn't work in Miss International, and to be honest, this is the pageant where the Philippines got it right most of the time. And with the quality of Patricia this year, I am very positive that not only that she will finish very high, but even the crown could be reachable for her. So that's it. These are my top 15 pre-arrival favorites from Miss International 2019. What do you think? Don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe, because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. So for now, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.